We're at MNOPS' little dojo right now because of the fucking rain. So thanks for letting me in your house.
No, that's all right, man. Sometimes.
In the secret location, I had to go to like 3 different spots to get little Easter eggs.
I hope you're enjoying Egypt, man.
No, it's not.
That would be fucking raining like this over there, eh?
But thanks for coming on, man.
No worries, brother. About time, eh?
It is about time.
Sorry.
You're a busy man. Tattooist, rap god.
Nah, none of that.
So
I just try a bunch of shit.
Let everyone know what you do.
I rap. I tattoo at Masterminds with Cody. You've probably seen on here a few episodes ago. I make music with Goobsy, you saw on here 2 episodes ago, was it? Yeah, do a bit of graffiti locally, bit of mural work. Just fucking, just have a crack at it all, mate, you know?
What if you had to give just do one of those things for the rest of your life, what would you choose?
Hip-hop.
Hip-hop? Mm-hmm. You've been doing that since you were a kid?
Yeah, 2001. It was like the end of year 8, I reckon we started that. Or I started writing that, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Aussie hip-hop would have been so different back then.
It was wild, man, yeah. It was like tapes were coming through. It was like someone at school would get, I think it was like, one of the first was like Brad Strutt, Authentic. Yeah, it was before Legend Official. Yeah, Authentic. Hilltop Hoods, Matter of Time. Like
and Terra Firma and all that, they would be...
Yeah. It was like the Culture of Kings era when the first of the Culture of Kings was coming out, and it was like, but the shit you were finding was like by accident. There was no social media, so I was like, fuck, you just get a tape and just thrash it, you know, like mini discs and shit like that. So yeah, I was like, I want to fucking do that shit too. That's killer.
And you're like the busiest rapper in Australia right now.
No way.
You went from like, I remember, was it like 3 years ago? You were even were you contemplating like quitting?
Yeah, I've probably quit about 10 times.
I was gonna say,
I quit for about a decade nearly. Just got sick of fucking relying on people to make this shit. I think that was the biggest change, was like just going quiet for a bit and just acquiring everything I need to do it independently. Yeah. Instead of, you know, trying to rely on people to do this and this, that, and then something fucks up and you're like, you know,
it's not how you wanted it.
Yeah, not how you wanted it. It's not the process or the way you wanted it to go down, you know. So it's like now being 100% responsible for how it happens now and finding the outcomes how I wanted it to be.
And if 10 years ago, it's your fault. It's not like someone else's, and that pisses you off even more because you expect like a better job. Yeah,
that's right. I think 10 years of just like growing up as well. Like I don't think 20s was really the clearest headspace to be making any quality music for me anyway. So plus I pissed off did FIFO for such a long time to make music and then not be able to do anything with it once you've done it as well is kind of pointless, you know, because there's so much more to it than just throw a song out. Yeah. You know, but it's therapy more than anything. Like above all, its purpose is therapy, really. So, and the rest of it's a bonus, you know, whatever happens. So never really took it that seriously to start with. So yeah.
It would have just been a couple mates fucking around at parties.
Oh,
and shit.
Bro, the best memories I ever had were like the early days when we were just shit at it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everyone
just at house parties, footy parties.
Battles and just drunken freestyles, and it's good. The old Porties parties, man. The whole car park of Porties.
I used to fucking love Porties parties.
They were the best, man.
They don't do them anymore.
This just cops fucking ruined everything. I think our generation sort of killed house parties and stuff
even
in general.
Shoeys parties used to be good. We never used to go to Christie's when we were kids. But Porties or Shoeys, I remember Porties, we used to just trek through like Seaford and fucking get to a Porties party and how fun it would be. Then you go to Cliff Ave or
fucking oath.
Something at Macca's would be happening. You can't do fuck all anymore.
Nah, we'd start at Morris's house and just be getting lit there, just getting fucked up, pumping necro and shit. And it'd just be like 30 people just trekking all the way from Morphevale to Porties, destroying everything along the way, just leaving it warpath everywhere. And it's like, yeah, that was wild. I remember there was one night there was that many of us that cops wouldn't stop. They didn't bother pulling over. There's just too many people just destroying shit. They're like, you know what? Fuck, you don't get paid enough for this shit.
You'd get some really good cops though, because I remember when was it? Oh, we got a couple good cops. I remember once we were trekking from like Grand Boulevard to Porties.
Yeah.
And you remember, like, treks used to be the funnest part of the night. Like, the trek
100%.
there with the lads and then the trek home. And I remember once we were on a trek home from Porty's party.
Yeah.
And we had carton of beer in a trolley and we were getting hammered. And we might have been 15 or 16.
Yeah.
And the cops pulled us over. Like, they pulled over on the side of the road. Told us to pour out our alcohol. Made us pour out 2 6-packs. Stopped us from pouring out the rest, and they go, "That was just a lesson. We'll drop you where you need to go." And they dropped us at the house.
Serious?
Yeah.
Fuck, man, no. Once we were in that car, we weren't leaving until we were at the station. Yeah. We never had an experience like that.
Yeah, we got some cool cops. I've had some cool cops.
Yeah, no.
And then you got... When did you start tattooing? You would have started tattooing, what, fucking 10 years ago?
No, not quite.
8?
Probably dabbling with it.
When did you start at Inkaholics?
BJ was training me, teaching me. I was doing FIFO. I was still working in like WA, and I was like coming back here every 4 weeks for a week, and then BJ would like just teach me bits here and there, and I just do a few home jobs, just quietly. But yeah, it sort of started there. Just got a little bit of practice in, and then by the time I was like sick of doing the FIFO, like the fly in fly out stuff, I started off in Hindley Street.
I could not imagine you doing FIFO, eh?
Really?
No.
Did it for a fair while,
really?
man. Did desals, did a bit of like oil and gas construction and stuff, yeah. I was away for a while. Just Harley was starting kindy like pretty soon. I was like, no, this is shit. You just get sick of rebuilding relationships and stuff all the time. It was 4-in-1 too. I don't think they really do rosters like that anymore.
That's pretty rough.
Everyone I'm hearing all tattooing, it's out at Roxby, and that's like 2-in-1, 1-in-1. Yeah, all that. So yeah, they were hefty stints. I remember Bunbury, I was up there for 12 weeks at one point, and that was a game changer.
That's way too much.
That's a long time. But
good checks though.
Nah, not really there. That was more stick it out to get to the next contract. That was a good check. It was sort of like prove yourself. Yeah, there was a lot of that in what we were doing. It wasn't so much the mine work here where it's like very one way, you know. Yeah, but it was good. Like I miss it to an extent.
Really?
Just like the boys, the camaraderie and that. Yeah, it was cool. And I miss being on the tools, working outside and that.
Yeah, working outside's a big one.
Yeah, that was good.
Because in that parlour, in that blacked out parlour.
Yeah, they're all, either way, it doesn't matter where you are, they're shocking for your back, man. Just sitting down like a fucking... Yeah, not good for your posture and that. But it's killer though. It's a draw every day, so that's cool.
Yeah. You obviously, because you were growing up graphing, you were always drawing.
Yeah, I wanted to be a cartoonist when I was a kid. Eh?
Yeah, no
like,
shit.
Always, that's all I did as a primary school, draw Sonic the Hedgehog, fucking The Simpsons, all that. And it's like
your tattoo style was kind of a bit cartoony.
Yeah, in a way. I wanted to go with it. It's not a huge market for it though.
It's dope.
A lot of people have tapped into it already. Yeah, it was fun, man. But yeah, be a cartoonist was the dream, but because I was so ignorant towards computers at school in the early 2000s, I was like, oh, fuck computers, what do I need that for? Yeah. Heaps, apparently. Because by the time I left school, even wanted to be a sign writer at one point, everything was computerized. And
even
I was
your music.
Didn't matter if you can draw with your hand with that stuff. I was like, you do on computers? Oh, no, not at all. So
even like your music and all that shit.
Yeah, well, I had to. That's where I've had to learn computers. It's in the last few years, just being able to learn all that sort of shit.
A lot of tattooing's on a lot of tattooists use iPads and shit now, eh?
It's changed the game a lot, yeah. But it's still drawing as well, so it's good. It's just fast, sped up the process a lot for people, so you're not up till bloody midnight the night before every appointment drawing shit, so... Yeah, it's definitely been good to learn all that stuff, but yeah, majority of computer work I'm still absolute spaz with.
I only learned how to use a computer from doing, I had to learn how to use a computer to do some of this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think editing and stuff would be fun. Anything artistic's cool, but...
It's fun at the start, what Goobsy does is different. Put it on his story.
Yeah.
Of his Adobe thing, and it's got 100 different files on it, and you're
he's doing one of them as we speak.
I think he posted it on his Instagram.
Oh, did he?
I think
put a snippet up. Yeah.
Not even a snippet. I think he just took a picture of his screen.
Yeah, he sent me some stuff.
Is that what is that? What song is that for?
That's one of my singles. So it's the first track off the album that comes out next week.
Yeah.
So yeah, we're gonna drop just one single video clip before the actual album releases.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
you fucking hate doing video clips, eh?
Never been a fan. Yeah. It feels really forced. Like even this sort of stuff is like,
it's awkward at first.
It's anxious city.
It's awkward at first, but that's why I think once you have like 2 or 3 beers and you just start talking, and you like forget about the kind of like make it more like a conversation.
Start drinking quicker then. We're on number 1. We'll get there.
That's all right. You're still not as bad as Cody. Cody was a fucking shamble before. He did really well. He was just.
He seemed good.
He did so well. I was fucking nervous for a minute there because I was like, oh, his cunt's gonna be so nervous.
Did he come to your house?
No. I took it to his.
I was gonna say.
No, you
got him out the house.
I didn't want to. Right? I didn't want to put any more pressure on him, and I made sure we got nice and liquored up beforehand. Like we were fucking.
He drank.
Oh, he was hammered. I don't know if he was hammered, but he was fucking tipsy by the end of it. He was making these
I haven't seen drunk Cody for so long.
Chambord and like Sprite, this purple fucking drink. Some Cody drink. You know, Cody can't just drink
not
like
a codeine drink, is it? Yeah, right.
But yeah, he's a funny cunt.
Drunk Cody, man. I can't even remember that dude. It's been so long.
I don't even remember seeing Cody drunk last.
Work your magic one more time. I want to see this.
Well, he wanted to come on with you.
Yeah. Yeah, we were talking about that. It would have been like a bit of a security blanket for everyone, I think. But not to be.
No, that's all right. We'll get it going again. I got 4 mics now.
4? Yeah,
I got 4 at my house set up in my garage. I got another 2 mics so I can have 4 people on at the same time.
Yeah, mad. Sick. Let's commentate some footy. That I can do.
Really?
I reckon.
That would be fucking grand final.
It won't be like G-rated like commentary.
Where are you gonna watch the grand final?
I don't know yet.
Who's winning?
Fucking not Geelong, man.
You don't reckon?
Not Geelong.
You don't reckon?
Them, bro. My least favourite team.
If you had
just bombed us out last week. So.
If you had 500 grand and you had to bet on someone though,
500 grand, I'd probably just put a hit on Selwood. Nah.
Are you a Collingwood supporter?
No, I'm Brisbane.
You're a Brisbane supporter. Fuck.
Yeah, bro. Yeah.
I was gunning for Collingwood all week last week, and they fucking came so close again.
Yeah, they nearly came back at the end.
With like just 10 more seconds.
I like Sydney, bro. I've been watching Blakey since his like first game and shit, man. I love that kid.
I wouldn't mind Buddy getting a premiership at Sydney as well. I don't think he's got one at the Swans yet.
Really?
No.
Was he Hawthorn last time they won the flag?
Yeah, right. I don't think Sydney's won a premiership since Buddy's been there.
Doesn't feel like it was that long ago. But it's like Sydney, Geelong, like they had a solid.
He signed on another year as well.
Buddy has?
Buddy did for Sydney.
How old is he now? He'd be 34.
34, 35. Next year would be his last year.
He seemed to have picked up more in the last 2 years. Like, he went through a slump where it looked like he probably could have retired, man. He spent a lot of time with his hands on his hips, yelling at the umps.
Yeah,
now he's come out firing again.
Probably told him, you get 700,000 a year, cunt. you need
Put your fucking head in.
You need to, actually play football.
Everyone needs that reminder sometimes.
He's fucking he's how exciting to watch though.
Yeah, he is now.
Yeah, the finals is a bit like for me though because
this series has been unreal. Everything's a nail biter. It's actually been an interesting year after COVID. I feel like it made up for a lot of the bullshit since 2020.
The first week was fucking great of the final. Was it the first week where Collingwood played Geelong, and then it was Freo, the Freo game. Yeah. And someone came back from 40 points down.
Oh, yeah. No, Collingwood beat Carlton. I think that was to get the Dogs in. Oh, no, that was the last round of the premiership season. Sorry.
Yeah, Collingwood lost to Geelong by 1 point.
Yeah.
I think. And then there was 2 other close games.
Oh, they were all close, yeah. Nail biters. All the Brisbane games had me. I'm surprised they came this far. I'm pretty happy with what we got. I thought normally we step in and choke.
Did better than fucking Port.
Yeah, we don't even talk about that, no.
It's fucked, eh?
It'd be interesting to see what they get blessed with at draft time.
You can't have a better team. They can't improve the team anymore than it's... do you know what I mean? Nothing will change. There's just something wrong with them. Yeah. There's just... they should have won.
Time for a new coach. That's what most people are saying, isn't it? Hinkley might have done his dash.
Yeah, I don't know. When COVID hit, I got really out of football. Cause
everyone did, eh? I was only watching because Brizzo were finally doing good for the first time in 10 years. So I was like, did you see that? And everyone's just like, fuck off, man.
Yeah, because
watching TikTok.
I only watched, I only fucking really watched the MMA.
Yeah.
And they were still running heaps through COVID. They didn't stop. So
yeah, right. That's
it was killer. But I just fell out of it when football didn't have fans and shit. I think they should have just stopped it.
The Guess Who characters in the crowd.
Oh, it was so weird.
It was wild, man.
They getting like members cutouts.
Yeah.
And putting them there. Yeah. And putting crowd noises.
How stupid does that look now?
Yeah.
That like, it's like, oh, this COVID, we don't really care about that anymore. Like, it's like the amount of shit that went on. Like, this is a comedy show. Like,
and they used to put crowd noises.
Yeah. And the people that would argue their case with how important all these new rules are, it's like, no, you're just being fuckheads.
That's like
it needs to stop.
It's like a South Park episode,
They've made like 2 movie-length episodes on it.
I was looking last night to see if there was some new episodes out. There's nothing.
You might have to get Paramount.
I know, that's where I looked. Paramount.
Because they did the post-COVIDs.
And then they did the, like, where Cartman's living in a hot dog.
Yeah. They're so good. Have you seen the concert yet?
Yeah, I watched it. Goobsy was messaging me when he was watching it.
Oh, he was here.
Yeah.
We were watching it here.
Yeah,
we were
how
fucking
good
losing
the
it,
fucking
bro.
Kanye one, the
All
gay
of it.
fish one. They're fucking
man.
great. They're such a good show.
They killed that. We were talking about it at work. I was talking to Steve, and like our apprentice, he's a legend because he fucking loves South Park the same way me and Goobsy and that do. But I was like, not really into musicals. You know, I was like, concert, musical, same shit. So I was just like, I left it a few weeks, and then finally watched it. Like I promised Goobsy I wouldn't watch it without him. And then we finally fucking had a few beers, and I was just like, this is fucking so dope. I could watch this back to back. Like, it's so good.
Yeah, it is good. I really want to get a member berry tattooed on me.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
We should organise that tonight at the shop.
Yeah, I want to do it. I told Goobsy if he gets it, I'll get a matching one with him, and
Where
we'll just
put it?
I'm member.
Yeah,
I don't know. I got a little banger spot somewhere. In there's perfect. Just a bright purple one.
Yeah, that'll fit.
Yeah.
Nothing to do with the rest of the leg sleeve, right. But fuck it.
It's alright. I got to start my arm soon too.
Yeah.
But tattoo
you all clear now to keep getting tattooed or what?
I don't know yet.
You have to hide them anymore?
And I've got to fucking save up for them.
Yeah.
That's worse. Tattooists are fucking slinging out $1,500 fucking
it's going to be wild, isn't it? Oh, yeah.
And
I'm not up that high, but I'm hearing that's becoming, especially on the East Coast, that's pretty standard now.
Fucking crazy. And there's some tattooists in Adelaide that I want to get tattooed by, and it's like, fuck, I don't want to spend $3,000 on a piece. Like, just a piece. Not even...
To do it in twos.
Not even like a half sleeve or anything. Just like one piece, because they work so fucking slow.
I know.
But...
yeah, there's plenty of them. But yeah, it's
crazy. What you pay.
Yeah, well, it seems that way. Plus, you got to wait like a fucking year and a half for them dudes anyway. So
you at a place now where you have to tattoo fucking weirdos anymore, or can you like pick and choose kind of now?
Yeah, I'm not really picky, but I'm definitely picky with the attitudes that come across before I fucking send the details through. Yeah,
because like there's those couple years or like first 4 or 5 years where you just got to tattoo fucking everyone, don't you?
Up until I moved to Melbourne, bro, half the reason I moved to Melbourne was because I was just sick of fucking doing favours for everyone. I was like, fuck this shit. I need to get out of there, learn some new shit, try some new shit.
That's the thing when you're a tattooist, everyone wants free tattoo.
Yeah, so it was that way for a long time. And it's like everyone just ended up in the friend zone. I was just like, fuck, and just rip myself off. So I sort of just come back from Melbourne after a couple of years, just like, nah, fuck it, man.
Were you in Melbourne for a couple of years?
A year and a half, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not too long, but it went quick, but enough to like come back here with a new mindset.
Fresh.
I'm just going to fucking set this shit up and make it work for me now. Like Adelaide I hated before I left, and then I realised I missed the place. And like if I go back there, I'm going to make it work the way I want it to.
Yeah.
And so far I'm pretty happy to be back. Yeah. It's home.
Yeah, no,
Mid-coast,
that's good.
bro. Couldn't. That's the main thing, was just not being near the beach and shit. You got fucking St Kilda over there. It's just fucking dingleberries and Kardashians.
Where were you living in Melbourne?
I was living out west. Like we were out near Sunshine.
Sunshine's proper,
Essendon, Avondale Heights.
Ghetto, eh?
Sunshine. Yeah, you say that, but nearly spat everywhere. They all have their ghetto side.
I've got
but
some
it's different.
family that lived in Sunshine.
In Sunshine?
Fucking ghetto where they live.
I think I delved into... I kind of liked the ghetto spots because I was painting a lot.
That's
so I was looking for ghetto shit to paint.
That's where all of the underbelly shit went down.
Okay.
A lot of it, not all of it, but a lot of it, because there's a massive Greek and Lebanese community there.
Well, I was like close to Essendon as well, and I know that's where a lot of like there's a lot of shit going on around there too. We're at Avondale Heights, man. It was like a nice little, pretty quiet sort of Greek community.
Nice white neighbourhood.
Cool. No, it was mixed.
There's heaps of fucking ethnics in Melbourne.
I don't think there are white neighborhoods over there, man. It was really multicultural over there, bro. It's like no one's fucking worried about nothing.
The food's nice too.
Food is killer, and it's everywhere, and it's open late. I miss that. Or fucking knock off work and do the shopping after 5 p.m.
So you weren't tattooing in Melbourne?
Yeah.
Oh, you were? Oh,
yeah, that's what I went over there for. That was the main, because we were guest spotting over there every now and then. Me and Cody were heading up. BJ's obviously already there.
He's Addicted?
Yeah. But yeah, so I moved over there like, fuck it, let's go and have a crack. And yeah, just learnt some things and just tried to push it a little bit harder. But Melbourne got too busy. It was too much for me, man. I'm too laid back for that joint.
It's crazy over there, eh?
Yeah. They're very, they're fucking really driven over there and like relentless to the point where I'm like, oh, fuck, man, just calm down. Slow down, motherfuckers.
When I moved to New South Wales, it was fucking insane. Just
whereabouts?
Where I was chill because I was in the Blue Mountains.
Sick.
But then like you'd go into Sydney or something and it was like so overwhelming with fucking just people being rude.
Yeah.
No one's chill.
I've only been to Sydney once. I was a teenager. I'd never go back there.
It's a jungle.
No interest in that.
It's such a jungle.
Whatsoever. Sorry, Sydney. But yeah, like even to do shows and shit like that, it was a lot. Hey,
they got a fair big fucking scene over there.
Huge
with
drill scene.
Drill,
and stuff.
was that where fucking 1-4 and they're from Mount Druitt and shit. Yeah,
but you got Curse and Rates as well. All those dudes, like they're still doing the hip hop shit over there.
Kinda?
I haven't delved into it. I respect it. It's just another art form, a part of hip hop. Man, they're doing their own thing. Very violent. It's not my style. Man.
I liked it when I first heard it. I was like, "Oh, fuck with this," because I like the beat and I like it's just real bouncy and it's a nice beat and it's pretty hard.
Yeah.
But then they keep going with the same shit and it's like, you're not American.
Some of the beats are a lot for me. Like I was saying the other day, I was listening to a drill beat. I think it was Cody. I was talking to him. I'm like, some of these beats give me fucking like sensory overload. Like, there's so much shit clashing.
They're
it's like
borderline like techno.
Yeah, but it's like two styles hitting, everything's happening. It's like, fuck, how are you even, It's
a bit too gangster for my liking.
Trying to write my style lyrics to that sort of beat wouldn't work. You know? You don't have time to build up to a bar. It's just flow, but it's a style that, it's catchy as fuck, man. In the right place, I enjoy listening to it.
Yeah.
But it's not my daily.
Yeah.
And it's real violent. Like I'm hearing like heaps of I think if any sort of style is pushing us to losing more fucking freedom of speech, it's that with all the violence that's coming with that shit.
Yeah.
They're banning this and they're stopping that. Like, I'm worried that at some point they're going to start fine-tooth combing through music and actually taking people's fucking speech rights away, you know what I mean?
Surely they can't do that. They've
been chipping away at it for a fucking while now, you know what I mean?
They can do whatever the fuck they want, really.
Even the whole cancel culture shit, people digging up lyrics from fucking before they were born, man, and then trying to get an apology and shit. It's like, fuck off, man.
Yeah, like Eminem. Someone would dig up like an old Eminem verse. And it's
offended by it.
He was on drugs.
You're in the ball sack, dude. You were a fucking sperm when this. Shut the fuck up. You know what I mean?
And he was on drugs.
Exactly. Enjoy it. We wish he was still on drugs.
I don't fucking fuck with any of his new stuff.
Yeah, he's still super skilled. He's still a fucking really good rapper.
He's more of a technician now.
He's not got much to complain about anymore. Yeah. That's the thing.
He's just a technician, though. Like, now when he raps, it's just him showing how good he is at rapping. Mm-hmm. It's not him making a good song kind of thing.
Yeah. He's putting a lot of people on, though. Like, behind the scenes, he's doing a lot for people, so I respect that.
The game's really fucking coming for him at the moment, eh?
Oh, fucking hell. You know, I got that dude tattooed on me, eh?
The game? Mm-hmm. So do I. I got him on my foot, and I'm embarrassed of it.
I'm tempted to laser him off, bro.
Do you reckon you can turn it into a 50 cent?
Nah. Mine's got sunglasses on.
Nah, mine doesn't. But yeah, fuck, he used to be so good, but he's gone loopy.
He's carrying on like a boob, eh?
Yeah.
Fucking done with this shit.
Do you listen to much, like, American-style rap?
Mostly.
Yeah.
I don't listen to, like, too much local stuff unless it's, like, my mates and shit. Or, you know, like, yeah. Always started listening to American. That's what got me hooked to start with. So, yeah, most of my iTunes playlist is...
Who you rock?
Who do I rock, man? It switches every day. Like, you say, who do I rock? I'll have weeks where I just only listen to ska punk. Like, I don't even just stick with hip-hop.
You got a CD with 3 artists on it. You're in a desert.
J. Cole.
J. Cole?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck, I reckon that was one of Goobs' as well. Well, no, his was Nipsey.
J. Cole, Credence, and Van Morrison.
I don't fucking know who Credence or Van Morrison is.
It's like Credence is like fucking 1970s Vietnam demonstration rock music.
Really?
You would have heard so much Credence, man. Run Through the Jungle.
Oh, so they're not a rap group?
Nah, that's what I'm saying, bro. I don't listen to all hip hop.
Yeah, right.
I couldn't listen to all hip hop. We listen to so much of it at work that's like when I hop in the car and shit. I'm trying to avoid hip hop most of the time now.
Inkaholics ruined Kendrick Lamar for me.
Yep, I feel that.
I could never listen to him again after Inkaholics.
I reckon Kendrick ruined Kendrick Lamar. He infiltrated YouTube so bad when that fucking Damn album came out. He was everywhere. Like, you could put on a Credence playlist and he would end up on it. You could put on Dolly Parton and somehow fucking Humble would pop up on there, you know.
I fucking hate that song.
He knows how to market.
I hate that song so much.
Yeah.
But yeah, I fucking fell heaps out of love with rap.
Yeah.
I don't think I've listened to rap in like 3 years, 4 years.
Yeah, yeah.
Like at all.
Yeah.
I'm just not with it. Just the new rap, the new like the new style of rap.
Stuff, mumbly stuff.
Fucking hate it. Like the XX
yeah, all that sort of stuff.
Guy, and
I enjoy like some of that, sad boy shit.
You do?
It all has its time and its place, yeah. Even Little Peep and that. It all has a purpose. Some of those beats are fire. But yeah, like you can't just listen to bars all the time either. Like, you got to switch it up, man.
Yeah, I'm into more like, I like heavy metal.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I never really got into the heavy shit either. I was always just like, just good instruments and just...
Even like 90s rock, just like 90s, early 2000s rock.
Grunge, I go back to grunge, bro. Sex and Candy and shit like that, bro. It's like one of my favourite fucking weekend cruising, lurking tunes. But I don't know, Lloyd Banks has probably impressed me the most in the last 2 years as far as rap's gone, man. He's just come out of nowhere.
Is he still kicking?
He's dropped 2 albums, album last year, and then he backed it up with another one like just a month or 2 ago.
He wouldn't still be signed with 50 Cent, would he?
No, nothing to do. I think he's just straight indie now. But
Lloyd Banks used to fucking slap when he was with GU.
Bro, some of the best shit I've heard in fucking years, bro. It's just that full... nighttime pissing down with rain lurking hood on music. I
love that shit.
It's good when you're looking for graph spots or something like that. It's sort of it's got that feel to it. Love that shit.
I fucking do. I used to love Lloyd Banks when he was with G Unit.
I
was talking with Goobsy on the podcast and we were saying like it would be hard to not consider 50 Cent one of the greatest of all time. Even though he's like kind of...
Goobsy loves him.
I fucking love him. I don't know what... Like, he doesn't have...
businessman and a half.
He doesn't have bad songs.
I think Lloyd Banks is a better rapper.
100%.
Technically, and the way he builds it up to his punchlines and shit.
It's more like 50 Cent compiles like a bit of everything.
He's wild.
Like he was a gangster. He's a bit of a businessman.
That's the main thing. Like he was really fucking about it. Like he was really robbing motherfuckers in the 90s and shit.
Get Rich or Die Trying is such a fucking banger. It's still a banger album.
Yeah, it is. It's like 2001.
And
like
Massacre.
Them albums just don't lose their gloss, man.
And Massacre's dope, and just even the features, all the features, Eminem and shit. It's good.
I slept on the G Unit shit so hard in the 2000s just because it was such like everyone was smashing it and wearing the clothes and it was, you know, I slept on it for a long time because it was a fad. I did the same with Wu-Tang. You know, like really? Wu-Tang was fashionable, so I'm not listening to it, you know. I'd listen to Method Man's solo shit, but I never really got into Wu-Tang.
I like Method Man and Redman the most. I never really fucking listened to like RZA.
But there's heaps of talent there. That's what I mean. I didn't find that out till later on once the hype died off. I'll go back, revisit. I'm like, fuck, man, these dudes, like, you pull them apart individually and they've all got their strengths.
Do you still go out graphing?
Yeah.
Like at night? You go up and bomb something up?
Rarely, yeah. Have to. Yeah, man.
That's fucking dope.
It's in the probably not to a lot of people. It's probably not something.
That keep you young.
Yeah, it does to an extent.
It would make you fucking like feel like you, because I remember the other day, well, not the other day, last summer I made my missus buy me a bike for my birthday or something. Because I was like, fuck it, I want to start riding a bike on trails and shit. And I was riding all the trails down south and it just took me back to when I was like 12, 13.
You got to hit those tracks, man. The old fucking stomping grounds, 100%.
Like Ranella tracks and like all that shit. And then it's just crazy how much little shit like that takes
how
you back
much
to
shit
when
hasn't
you're a kid.
changed. And you're featuring
remember
something
it.
from 2005, you know? And it's like, fuck, this whole scene hasn't changed one bit. Like, that bench is still fucked. Like, still
it's
rusty as playground that's going to kill some kid. Like, what's going on?
I've always wanted to know, how the fuck do you bomb trains?
I never really got too hard into trains, man.
How do they do it?
How do they do it? Fucking very stealthily. I don't want to ruin the magic for them.
There's the magic. All right.
There's a lot of hard work that goes into those missions.
There is some fucking tags around Adelaide, and I've looked at them and gone, how? There's one I remember when I was growing up. I used to live at Hallett Cove.
Yep.
And you go the back way to Hallett Cove, and there's like you pull it and shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You go over the train tracks, and there's like the train line, and there's a bridge. I don't know how this motherfucker has used to tag this bridge, but he would have literally had to have been dangling
hanging off
of the bridge upside down or something to his death just to fucking tag this bridge.
There's a lot of like, you can still do shit like backwards and that. Like,
it's fucking crazy.
Yeah, the actual train missions, like, it's those dudes put in a lot of hard work. I'll get one of them in and let them tell the story, bro. I never got too hard into it. A bit of bombing here and there, but
that's like that Banksy cunt though. He used to bomb up like.
Yeah, he was different. Yeah, I don't know how he
he never got
what
caught.
he did done.
He must have been in cahoots with some form of government, like, or have permission, because didn't he do one on Gaza Strip or something?
Yeah, I don't know. I never really like. It's a cool like the history behind him, but I didn't really follow too much of his shit, man. Like I've seen like one of the Netflix things on him and that, but like stencil artists and dudes like that, I was just sort of more into watching like crime.
Yeah,
like, real. Fucking like the train painters I'm talking about.
Is
like,
he's a stencil painter, is he?
Yeah, he did a lot of like just little images, and he wasn't really a writer.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Whereas we're writers, like it's totally different. Like
graph is a fucking whole game. Different thing.
Yeah, there's heaps of shit, man.
Like that. Bergs is really good at it. I like Bergs' shit.
Yeah. Oh. Like Bergs from down this way? Yeah, he's a legend.
His shit's fucking nice.
Yeah.
He's always bombing something up.
Yeah, he's busy. But yeah, there's different categories and shit, you know what I mean? So like I can't really talk on the train thing because I didn't make it my fucking... The thing with those train riders is they make their fucking whole life about that shit.
It's like that's like the sport within the sport.
Exactly. Like mates of mine, like they went on tour, like went and hit Europe and America and just fucking, they based whole holidays on painting trains in every city and shit.
No shit.
I never went down that avenue. You know
so
what I mean?
Graffitiing's running, but say like trains sprinting, you use the like 1500 meter. Like there's all these sub fucking genres within graffiti.
Even like fucking our mate Pangilly's like last trip over to Europe and shit, man. He did a couple of hectic missions over there.
Did he do Belgium?
Yeah, one of them. Yeah, but like he was just telling us fucking the story about just what goes into those missions and the people they meet over there. It's like it's wild.
I fucking loved his like the year before he passed, he was putting out like this kind of like his script that he kind of developed.
Yeah, he got right in the paintbrush stuff as well, where he's mixing it up.
And he's like that script, he just got really into that. I don't know what you call it.
He nailed it.
But it was fucking
just like the calligraphy.
He was so good at it.
Yeah. Yeah, he killed it. But it, like, not even like didn't just kill it, like he made his own style of that just was...
Yeah, it was Pengilly's
writing. No one
writing.
could imitate it, man.
Yeah.
He took it so far in his own way that it looked nothing like anybody else's.
Massive loss to tattooing and just graffitiing and life. It's just a massive loss in general, he was.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a shame, but fucking...
That's the big fella there.
That is the big fella.
Yeah, everyone still reps him like a name brand, man. That flame will never die, so... Yeah, that's the main thing, bro. He did a lot, and he fucking he sits in a lot of hearts. So that's the main thing, man.
Yeah, he's a fucking babe. He'll always be a babe. But yeah, he was
very rapey.
He was a rapey dude. I remember once. I don't know when he moved to. I didn't know he moved to Pasadena.
Yeah.
And I was at Pasadena Shops, and I was at the dumpling place, hungover as fuck. And I was just like, made a massive order.
Yeah.
Pengilly like taps me on the shoulder and grabs my ass, and I turned around. I was like, what the fuck? And he's like, bro, I live up the road. You want to go eat together? So he like orders another $100 worth of food. We drive back to his house, and then he'd like, there was 2 lounges, and I sat down, and he like sat right next to me.
Oh yeah, there's no social distancing with that dude. He would have not have handled COVID well.
But you don't like. I hadn't seen him in maybe like 2-3 months, and it's like you just like best mates. Like he was so sweet, but very rapey.
Yeah,
very like
super rapey.
Very like also needy. Like if you said something mean to him, or like you don't compliment him on something. Like if he wears like a new pair of shoes,
fucking, he loves a tantrum. Like a month before we moved back to Melbourne in 2019, so it was only 6 months or less before he passed away, but he come and stayed with me up in Melbourne, did a quick guest spot, and I remember the message when he was on his way up. He's like, you kids better not fucking take my time away from you and shit, because I'll break them motherfuckers. I'm like, you kids better not kick off, because I'll drop them. It's like, all right. And then he got there, and he's like, really made it aware that like, you guys don't matter now. Like, I'm here now.
He was a hell of attention whore. Like he would be training, because he used to train in the mornings with Miles before me, and he'd fucking like, he was really good at boxing, and he'd like turn around and be like, did you see that? And he would be like, yeah man, he's like, it's good, eh? Like, just always like wanting that
pay me attention.
He's such an emotional dude.
We went painting over there that same trip that he come over. We went and did this abandoned spot, and we did the piece together, and he's like real, like all of his crew, the HCP boys know he's real particular. Like you do your undercoat paint before you do your piece, and he likes all about having a clean buff line at the top. And when he wasn't looking, he was like changing cans or something like that. I got the roller and I like put like a stroke out of his buff line. Didn't tell him about it all day. He's going through the photos once we got back to my house and shit. He's seen it. He wouldn't fucking talk to me for 2 hours. He wouldn't even eat his dinner or anything.
He's a hell emotional cunt.
So angry. Like Amy's there and shit, man. Like he was staying with us, and like he just wouldn't talk for like 2 hours. He was so mad. Like, fuck, man. This dude's seriously that upset. Like, but that's what he was like. He would do that.
I remember I called him fat once at the gym. But like as a joke, and we were just fucking around. I was like, yeah, you're too fucking fat for me now, man, because we couldn't spar together. And he got that fucking dirty on me. He was like, did you fucking mean that? And I was like, no, man. And he's like, take it back, like, please, because I'm like, you actually upset me. I'm like, I'm so sorry.
Fuck, man.
I miss that cunt so much.
Same, bro.
He's a good
That's
dude.
him in a nutshell, though. Yeah,
he's a great
anyone that
dude.
didn't know him missed out, dude. Like.
And he was also probably one of, if not fucking one of the, he was one of the best tattooists in Adelaide, easy. Just such a unique, cool style. Yeah. Such an artist. Like, he was... Not a lot of tattooists are actual artists. Yeah. If you know what I mean.
I hate that, like, because like we sort of met when we were teenagers, man, and it wasn't on good terms. Like, I was, like, drunk at a party, and I, like, accused him of biting one of my letter styles or something like that. So we actually were off to a rocky start at the get-go.
He probably did.
Fuck, it was that long ago, man. We were so drunk. It was like 16, 17-year-old parties and shit. So, but then when I started at Inkaholics and shit, because we still hadn't really, got to know each other that well, and that we were cool. But then we got along pretty good. But he loved bringing up with any new client or stranger in the room about how I used to bully him when we were teenagers. That sort of started from there. I was like, wow. And then, we got real close after that.
Yeah, he was a sweet dude.
Just had to push through him telling strangers about what a bully I was as a kid and shit. But that was... He would have really held on to that, and I've always regretted that, because he was a fucking sensitive dude, man, and it's probably one of my biggest regrets. Just quietly, but we got there in the end. That's the main thing.
Yeah, no, he's a sweet dude. He gave me a tattoo for my birthday once. Yeah, he tattooed the back of my leg. I got like a flower here.
You got a few of his, eh?
Yeah, I got a few of Kapengulis, but I never... See, I was planning to start my left sleeve with him a couple weeks before.
Oh, you're joking.
Before it happened. And then I was like, fuck's sakes, I don't really want anyone else to do it, because I wanted him to do that. I wanted him to do it because I know he could do what I wanted him to do.
Absolutely, yeah. But even with that, he had a style that you look at it and you can't confuse it with anybody else's.
Yeah,
he just had his
can't.
fucking own thing going on with all of his art forms.
I settled on another bloke,
yeah,
who has the same fucking last name as him, but he's hell hard to get in contact with. That Jaden,
yeah, he'd be booked up.
He's fucking him, and like
he's a busy dude.
Because of all you cunts, I never really had to like book in, like, because I was always there, just take cancellations and shit. So I don't understand how some cunts' books work. So
Inkaholics was a bit easier back then too.
Yeah, but it's like fucking like Jaden's. I don't understand. Like I've never had to book in with like someone who has books open and closed.
They're very
and shit.
thorough, that shop, man.
Yeah.
Like a lot of those. A lot of them people don't even handle their own bookings. They've got like an assistant.
Yeah, well,
dealing with their shit.
I messaged him once, and I think his missus responded to me because I think she's his like she assistant,
does,
or
it's not
does
uncommon these days. Yeah,
I think it's his missus, and they just kind of, I replied to him, and then they kind of just didn't get back to me, so I was like, oh, fuck it.
Yeah. Yeah, I find it easier just to not open DMs if I don't have the time to sort everyone out. So I get people shitty with me too, but it's like, man,
you can't get shitty at people. I
tried to write back to every DM that come through there. I actually wouldn't get anything done in my personal life, you know what I mean?
Would it be worth you having an assistant?
No.
No.
Because then you just end up booked out for too long. You're just a slave to your calendar.
Yeah.
Something pops up, kid gets sick, which is happening a lot with, Eva's only 3.5. They bring things
sick
home from childcare. Harley, he's just finishing up primary school. They're always crook. I don't want to have to move tomorrow's appointment to fucking next year sometime, you know what I mean? That's just a cunt act. And I don't like working some weekends either, so... Yeah, I find it easy. I just try and book out for maybe 2-3 months at a time and then just shut it down. Fucking book's closed. I'll open them up once. You can only piss with the dick you got, man. It's like probably my favourite saying at the moment. Do what you can handle, mate, and just say no to the rest. You can't please everyone because someone's always pissed off at you, so you just got to fucking look after yourself.
You can only piss with the dick you got.
Yeah, you like that?
That's fucking pretty good.
I like it too.
Where'd you learn that?
I'm not sure.
Goobsy, I'll say Goobs.
Nah.
Give him some props.
Nah. He gets enough props.
He does get a lot of props. Yeah. He's a pretty popular little cunt, isn't he?
Yeah, he's good.
He surprised me at how not ghetto he is. He's ghetto.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He's pretty fucking ghetto.
He's ghetto smart.
But he's ghetto smart, yeah.
Like he's not bad on the books. Like, what's the word? See, I'm retarded. I've dropped out of school way too.
No, he's very educated.
Yeah. There's a word for that. And I don't know. School stuff. Yeah, he was good at that.
Yeah.
He's an intelligent dude.
Yeah, and he's just fucking movies. I still can't get over how much
even
knowledge.
Quotes, man. Like, I don't bother trying to quote something from a show that we like, we watch, because it's like I know that he knows the quote and I've fucked a word up. He can like photographic memory with that shit.
That's great for fucking lyrics and shit though.
If you're quoting South Park like episodes like in their voices and shit. Yeah. He's good. He's like a walking IMDb app, hey?
Dude, he fucking is. He could tell me like who was directing movies and like lead actors and like
all the trivia bits behind it. How many tomatoes it got?
What the fuck? He loves tomatoes, eh? He does love those rotten tomatoes. My missus loves those fucking rotten tomato cunts. I hate them.
Well, they just shit on everyone, don't they?
Nah, they're fucking. They're hell weird because they don't rate comedies very good.
Oh, okay.
So like the movie has to be a specific kind of movie to get like a good score.
It's normally horror movies that don't get any sympathy, isn't it?
No, horror movies get love.
Oh, they get loved on there?
Yeah.
IMDb, like they treat horror movies never get nothing above like 6.
You're a horror movie kind of guy?
Yeah, but I don't get to watch them a lot because Amy's a bit scared.
My missus is like a horror movie fiend, and I had to kind of get over it and just start watching them. But I've developed a technique where if I know something fucked up's about to happen, I slightly cross my left eye, so I kind of go a bit blind.
Yeah.
And then I lose focus, so I don't get as scared.
All right. Amy's technique is break my hand like she's giving birth to Harley all over again, eh?
There is some
It's easier for me to just watch South Park.
Have you seen Hereditary?
No. Oh, that actually rings a bell.
Fucking good movie.
That sounds familiar, but I can't put a theme to it.
Has one of the most bone-chilling scenes I've ever seen in a movie.
Let me quickly
fucking
see if it is familiar.
Oh, especially because you have kids. Oh, it's got one scene.
Or should I let them watch it?
Yeah.
Family movie?
Yeah, just sit them down.
Mad. I reckon Sinister was my favourite.
Sinister?
There's I think it's 3 of them came out. And it's like these houses, there's like these video cameras buried like, under the houses and shit. And the fucking footage on them was just like fucked.
Do you fuck with
Hereditary? Tony Collette's in it.
Yeah.
Bit of Aussie love. Haunted by Tragedy. No, I don't think I've seen it.
That's a fucking good movie.
Alright, I'll screenshot that now.
Have you seen do you like are you right with subtitles?
Yeah, I can handle it.
The Wailing's good too. That's like a Korean horror movie.
Yeah.
Or Thai. I think it's Thai or Korean. That's fucking sketchy. The long movie though, 3 hours too long.
It goes for 3 hours?
I think so.
It's a long time for a horror movie.
It's just too much. If you have 3 hours in the day.
Yeah. There's some shockers out there. So I try to every couple months watch one that's come out recently, and fucking it's hard to get quality ones coming out these days, man. You end up just back I reckon early 2000s was pretty good. They crunched a lot of good movies back then, but
you wouldn't have fucking time. You got when's your show? You got a show coming up next week.
Yeah,
at
30th
That's
next Friday night.
Is next Friday 30th?
Mm-hmm.
No shit.
Yep. Then the album comes out midnight that night, so on the 1st of October. And then fucking, yeah.
Where can you buy it?
It'll go to all the streaming platforms, Spotify, Apple, all of that.
Can you buy a physical copy?
So I've done a limited run of CDs. I'm in the process of boxing now, so I'm just going to do 50 that you can pre-order. I think by the time this podcast comes out, that will be all done with.
Yeah, this Friday this will come out.
But I'm going to take another 50 or so to the gig on Friday night and get rid of them, and I think that'll be it.
How many you fling a CD off these days?
Because
it's more for people just to have the actual CD more than anything.
Because of what I've done and how much effort we put into this album, man. I'm going to do the CDs for 30 because they're going to be super limited. I'm not just going to keep repressing them. This isn't through a distributor or a label or anything like that. I have to keep going and getting this shit. So I was just going to do, just a limited run, similar to what the old mixtapes were. If you got it, you got it. If you didn't, then, at least the streamer's there.
And the name of the album is?
Penultimate. So means second to last. It's actual dictionary name, but also it's a play on words, ultimate with the pen sort of thing. Just sitting on that name for a few years. I was just going to do a track, and I was like, fuck it. Just call the album that.
And Goobs is on the album?
Goobs is on the album, yeah.
Manners?
Yeah, Manners has got 2 joints on there with me.
Is Alerts?
Nah, see, Alerts is up in Queensland now, so we haven't really had any time to connect. But I've got a track for his album, which should have been out 34 years ago, Mick. So I don't know. I'm sure it'll see the surface one day. It'll see the light of day, but I don't know when. So we recorded that some time ago at Simplex's. So, but he knows what he's doing. Everyone, you can't really tell anyone how to do what they do.
That Manners is fucking good, eh?
Yeah, he's unreal.
I never heard any of his shit until I did the thing. You should
get him on here. Have a look at all of his battles online, bro. Yeah, he's probably the country's best battle MC. He's been over to Canada and everything.
I've seen videos of him every now and then, and
this is his shirt I'm wearing now.
Yeah, I've seen that.
I've been holding on to this shirt for about 4 years, I reckon.
Me just being fucking stupid, I didn't realise he was blind.
Yeah.
No, and because Goobs was like, Manners might he obviously won't be able to watch it, but he'll be able to listen to it, and I was like, what do you mean?
Yeah.
He's like, he's vision impaired.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucking crazy.
He's got a fucking superpower because he's better than everybody else at rapping. So.
Well, that's like that Blind Fury. Have you ever seen that cunt?
No.
Blind Fury. He's like a freestyle. He does freestyles and battle raps, and he's blind.
No, I haven't seen him.
And he is
stealing Manners' his fucking thing.
A freak. Oh, he's old. He's old.
Yeah.
But he's a weapon.
The name rings a bell, but I don't think I've really peeped his shit. Probably should have though, but Manners is a freak, bro. He can't write everything down, so he stores everything. It's like a hard drive in his head.
So that's it's fucking dumb question. So he can't in braille, he can't.
I think he I think for a long time he wrote his tracks down on a computer, like on a laptop and stuff like that. But now he's just got to a point where he just memorizes everything.
You lose one sense though. Fucking definitely gain another, eh?
So when we were, it would have been 17, maybe 18, we went over to Port Lincoln where he was still living. That's where he grew up. And we did a show over there at one of the local pubs. It was back when me and Naive, like Piggy, were working on, I think, a 2009 mixtape. But yeah, we went over there and we were staying at Chris's house, and it was a fair trek through a bit of like country to get to the actual town and then get to this nightclub. And he was like blind, but like we left Chris's house and he led us all the way to the nightclub and shit, which was like a good 45 minute trek.
What?
Like he knew where everything was, and I was just like, this dude's fucking something else. But I don't know, that might be normal for people with vision impairments, but that was sort of the one of the first things I was just like...
Since birth, wild. He blind?
No, I think it deteriorated over time.
That's even more impressive. It started when
he was really young.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and then started to deteriorate, and then...
I'd love to have a chat with him.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't want to go too deep into it just in case I get some of the facts wrong.
Yeah, I'd love to have a chat with him. I've got to get... I'll get, maybe even if we organise you, Goobs, in Manners one day.
Yeah, man.
Because you've got your own little kind of squad
going on.
Yeah,
plus Larrikin as well, man. Hometown De Niro's, so we're doing a bit of a group at the moment, just trying to put a bit of music together and see where things fit. That'll probably be the next project after this album, actually. So, plus I've got another album I'm working on with DJ Danger over in Melbourne, so it's going to be a fucking busy 12 months, man.
That is a lot of music.
Yeah. But
you don't make your own beats, though, eh?
That's why I put this studio together. Like,
do you make your own beats?
I'm just getting into that now. Like, I've got one beat on the album that I produced, but
why don't you get Cody to make you some beats? He's
definitely been doing it, and I talk about it. Yeah,
he's
another guy that's
wizard.
He's like me though. Once you get him near one of them computers, he doesn't. It's the logistics side of things or whatever it is. Like
he has like that fucking. Have you seen?
Yeah, the
like,
NPC.
It's fucking crazy.
So it's that one they were talking about with the quitting smoking thing. Like he's got like the bigger his dad with the screen and everything on there.
Yeah, we were fucking around.
Has to run through that, and that's where shit gets complicated. So. But yeah, he's a fucking wizard, man. For someone like, he'd only tapped a beat or two in on that thing, but he's got an ear for it. I think he's always had an ear for music, man.
He gets like, he's one of those people that gets obsessed with something, and he'll just fucking consume himself in it. Yeah,
like and then just quit it cold turkey and then on to the next thing.
That's the best way to do it, though.
We find it hard at work to keep up with his new hobbies, man.
Yeah. What's his hobby at the moment? Not coming into
cars.
Work. He does like model cars.
Model cars and a bit of PlayStation PGA Tour.
No way.
He's retired his helmet on Call of Duty.
He's not playing Call of Duty or FIFA.
He's in the retirement. He's like the peaceful serenity of online golf.
When I went over his house, I think he was playing FIFA or Call of Duty or something.
Yeah.
And he's like, if you look over that fence, you can see my controller. Because
he talks about the tantrums, man. I can't see it. But he tells us about
he's a fucking serial killer. I tell you right now, Cody, I would not be surprised if it came out that he was a serial killer one day. He's got all of the pluses, like hell, weird hobbies, quiet, has like a spare room at his house where he works from. Yeah.
Less and less out in public as time goes on too. So
he actually fucking messaged me the other day for a beer, but I was out.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I was like, oh my God, he wanted to leave the house to go to the pub.
Yeah. Yeah, he turned me down asking him to go to the pub the other day. I think it's because I was too busy when he wanted to go to the pub.
If you were going to go to the pub, would you go to Miko's?
They go to Seaford. The guys at work go to Seaford every Wednesday or Thursday night.
Tav?
Yeah.
Yeah, right. Have you been to Aussie Inn lately?
Yeah, I go there quite a bit.
It's fucking good, eh?
I don't want to ruin it. I was trying to keep it a secret.
Miko Shays is better.
Yeah, their fucking food menu is like killing it now.
Miko's is nice too, though.
I haven't been to Miko's for really much more than a pizza over the last few years, eh?
Oh, they got nice fucking food.
I'm scared of that place because they make the big boy beers. I always leave there wobbly as fuck. So
yeah, they do Imperials there, eh?
It's like all like Prancing Pony and shit on tap as well.
They got hell nice sours on tap there.
I'll just go there. I just can't not be a pig with it, man. I'm always sore the next day after.
Same as the Woody. Search. The Woody, you can get Imperials of everything.
Yeah, Woody's good. I like Woody.
There's too many dickheads there, though.
At the Woody?
Yeah.
I haven't been there.
Is that me or you?
I don't know. That's not someone. Me.
Oh, it's me. Just let it buzz out.
All right.
Yeah, I think the Aussie Inn is low key.
Yeah, their food's killer. There's an artist there. Have you seen the canvases painted around the eating section in the diner?
In the diner?
There's a painter, like an artist who's done a lot of canvas paintings for him there, and his style is fucking
on the
unreal.
walls?
Yeah, they've got them hanging up. Like there's like every wall has one of his paintings.
I haven't noticed them.
It's like real old school, like rustic, like country vibe, like just like country party vibes and shit. But the way he paints, the way he draws his characters, man. But he doesn't watermark anything. Like, yeah, I want to hear the podcast with that dude. His artwork's
I've been looking
unreal.
for some cool little art gig, like cool little artists, like local artists, to hang shit in my shed.
Yeah,
like more like ornaments and shit. Like I messaged this bloke who makes axes.
Yeah, okay.
To make me a custom axe.
Yeah.
Like fucking and write the sesh with sav on it so I can smash it into my wooden table and just have it as a piece.
Sick. I've got an old mate, buddy Shelley, Jules. I used to do FIFO with him actually. He makes knives and shit.
I fucking love that. I could spend thousands and thousands on knives.
He come back from doing FIFO, like I think he gave up that gig as well, and then so he was our beef jerky go-to guy. Over in WA.
There's always a beef jerky
he was
guy.
A fucking wizard, man.
Yeah.
I miss that shit. It's been 9 years now, but I still miss it like it was yesterday. But yeah, he makes knives from scratch and shit, which is super interesting.
Oh, there's a little one.
Hey, hello, baby. She's such a fragile kid, man. She would have lost her shit without that. Good night.
She's like,
so soft.
She's cute. I walked in the house and she kind of just was like, "Who the fuck?"
She does that. Anyone knew, bro. She just dips. You should have just. I could have given you something to bribe her with. Probably would have got you over the line.
A lolly.
That's how Goobsy went. She didn't talk to Goobsy like the first 2 times he come here.
Good judge of character, eh?
Yeah, I know. She just leg it. I'm pretty sure he gave her a lolly or something one day, and then she was just like, boom, best friends. Now she loves him.
Yeah.
Yeah, like won't leave him alone when he's here.
He's a pretty cuddly dude. He looks like a big bear.
Yeah. Uncle Goobs. Yeah, he's a good dude. Yeah, she's a fragile kid. I love her.
Is your son pretty fragile as well?
He's a sensitive dude, yeah. He's a sensitive dude.
Footy and that would help with that, though. Nothing wrong with being a sensitive dude, though.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I think I try not to be like as tough as what my old man was, like it was with us as kids and shit. But I think I'm probably a little bit too hard sometimes, trying to fucking snap him out of it. But no, he handles.
There's nothing wrong with being that sensitive, though. I guess.
Yeah,
because then
you're super caring.
You're less prone to be a fucking little wanker.
That's what that's all I'm trying to achieve. It's just him not being that kid that no one wants to fucking be around. You know what I mean?
Can't drink fucking red cordial at parties because you just wig out. There was always that kid.
No, he's got a huge heart, man. He's a good kid, but then he's tough. Like he'll handle certain situations. Like he'll surprise you. Just be like, fuck, man, he's soldiered it. Yeah, he's good, man. They're both good kids. I can't complain, man. Yeah. Everyone's happy. Mum's a good mum. She's fucking, mostly responsible for that, so.
No, that's good. You've fucking got a million things to do. She would have 1,000,001.
Yeah, she's juggling it too at the moment, but it's good. You just got to sit down every now and just remind yourself what it's all for. That's the main thing. As long as you come together at the end of the day and sort of can fucking
at least you've kind of structured your life to kind of make your working things you love to do.
Yeah.
Like 100%. Tattooing is probably fucking strenuous and hard, but then you got your other 2 fucking jobs or hobbies like your graphing and your rap.
I've got to keep the balance, man. I can't just do tattoos. Like I'm doing less of that now to accommodate the shit that I like as well. Because you got other dudes, they'll tattoo till fucking midnight, 6 days a week.
There's some fucking grinders, eh?
I don't love it that much.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it's a good job and that, but I'm not going to revolve my whole life around it.
And it's just people think that because you're their tattooist that they have like a percentage of your life, like they own a percentage.
Yeah,
It's like, no, I can call in sick this day, and you probably are hesitant to call in sick some days because you got to rearrange your schedules and shit.
I probably used to be a lot more.
Now it's like, fuck
that.
you.
I've got to a point now where it's like, without being a cunt, I gotta. Can I say that on here?
Yeah, you can say
it's
cunt.
Good.
You can say cunt, good cunt, bad cunt.
Excellent.
You're a fucking cunt.
Yeah. Yeah, good. Cunt's a good word. I try not to like be one of them, but I also like to set boundaries with people and let them know that I don't. Because I felt, before I moved to Melbourne, I felt like I was getting walked over by people flat out. And something just snapped. I was like, fuck this. You know what I mean? As I come back here and I put boundaries, man, on everyone.
Cody was saying the same thing. Like, he couldn't even go to the fucking Vic on a Friday.
Yeah, he sets boundaries now too. Yeah. He will not take on more than he's comfortable with.
You have to
like that.
know Cody's address, his date of birth, how much he gross earns a year, and his how much he owes on his mortgage for him to even consider him tattooing you.
It's getting that way. Yeah, he's got a super loyal little like clientele base and that though, and they're all legends. Yeah. So why not, man? If you can set it up so you're only tattooing people that you fucking vibe with, why not? You know?
That's perfect.
Because you've got a fucking 3 walk-in shops in every single postcode, where people can go and get butterflies put on their dicks. And, you know, like, because that's a huge thing now.
Butterflies on dicks.
Yeah.
What's the tattoo trend at the moment? What's cool?
Yeah, see, I don't know, because we don't really do walk-in stuff. We do on the private stuff, so it's just...
What was your fucking most hated trend of tattoo?
I hate tattooing Medusas. Like
really?
The Greek mythology Medusas,
Why?
Because there's 40 snakes on there, and they take fucking forever.
My missus has one on her stomach.
Yeah, 2020, man. I think it was like every 2 weeks or something. Like, it was. I love doing those Greek mythology sleeves and that.
But a Medusa would be a kind of
trying to design them differently, and like it's like you're trying to tell people like this is going to take twice as long as a normal tattoo, because every single snake is a tattoo.
Snake. Yeah.
That's a tattoo in itself. Every single one of them. So,
but you don't have like a trend. So that's your trend that you fucking hated.
Once I hate it, I just had to stop taking them on because they just
a lot
sold out of them.
Yeah.
COVID, they can't get them back in the country. I don't really hate anything that
someone comes in.
If I hate an idea, I probably won't just take it on now.
Someone comes in, they got 10 grand.
Yeah.
And they're like, I'll give you this for a week's worth of work, but you got to give me a full tribal sleeve.
Oh, fucking easy.
White dude.
Yeah.
Like Steve, the meth addict from down the road.
Yeah.
Fucking bang.
Yeah.
Really.
Let's do it.
No qualms.
Do some lines and colour it in. Like, you're talking about the real 90s ones where it's not even doing, it doesn't mean anything.
Just those bangers.
Fucking oath. You can get sleeves now that you can wear with them on there already, but... don't tell them that.
Do you have a tribal? Do you have tribal?
No tribal on me.
A
lot of shit tattoos, but not tribal.
That's fucking dope.
My Harley did that. Amy did that one.
Really?
This was fucking 9 years ago when I was first starting, and then this is COVID lockdown. Harley did. That's Pickle Rick. That's a.
That's your son, yeah.
Yeah.
That's fucking a good tattoo. Like, it's not good.
Hurt. Look at him drilling for oil there. Screaming poo. They don't get to see this, but Toast Man with a dick, a fried egg. This was his flash sheet. Made him draw a flash sheet. There's like a random rocket and like a super circular.
Dude, they are not that bad.
No, he did good.
Yeah,
these ones are good. That one was 2 years before it. That Pickle Rick fucking hurt.
Yeah. That Pickle Rick looked like he nailed it in a bit. He was getting a bit.
That's what I mean, that bit there. So I just watched the machine stop and it just kept sinking into the muscle. I'm like, bro, you need to fucking get moving. That's pretty fun day.
Fuck, I reckon the worst, I won't say her name, but there was one tattooist that I went to once when I was younger, and she was doing one on my body, and she was that heavy fucking handed. Like, I was pretty good at sitting tattoos at that
Old
point
school?
in my life. Yeah, bro.
I know exactly who we're talking about.
Yeah, little girl.
Oh, maybe not.
She used to work up fucking Burn in Hell.
Oh, no idea then.
Oh, you know. I'll tell you after.
Yeah.
But fucking, she was tattooing me, and she was so heavy-handed. And I used to be able to sit a tattoo pretty well.
Yeah.
And all I remember was going home. I did 10 hours. I went home, and I just fucking collapsed,
Fuck.
out of like trauma.
Not good.
It was fucked.
Yeah. Nah. I had my one done on my back when I was like 17 or 18 down at Port Adelaide, Marty's Fine Line.
Yeah, Marty's is down the road from where Burn in Hell used to be.
It wasn't him though, it was a chick in there. It looked like she was on consecutive days, but yeah, that fucking hurt, man. That was really painful tattoo.
Yeah, they used to like nail it in.
Yeah, and I've had that lasered off since.
Have you had, I was going to just ask, have you had lasers?
Just one
not
session
as
on it,
fucking
actually
bad
did a lot.
as people say.
Really?
Nah, you didn't like it?
Bro, I was holding my shirt so fucking tight, like my hands
How
were
big
like
was the tattoo you got
bro.
lasered?
Probably about
Yeah, same as mine. I got
that big, no.
I got my back lasered before BJ blasted it, and everyone was fucking hyping it up. This is when laser was pretty new too, so everyone was like, "It's gonna fucking suck. It's gonna suck," and I was like, so I was freaking out. And then she started, and then she's like, "Okay, all done." And
yeah, it's
like,
quick.
No
it's
way.
Quick. No, I hated it, man.
It feels like hot oil splattering you from a pan, which I'm so used to burns.
Really?
All from like cooking in the shop, and like I'm just so used to burns.
Yeah,
that
it either feels like that or just like you're just walking through a crowd like a lineup of people just fucking. Yeah, I'm not about it, but I don't like pain, so
tattoo.
I don't get big fucking tattoo sessions either. I don't sit there for fucking 8 hours getting hammered. I like little tats.
Yeah, you're an adult.
As soon as I hit 30, they just hurt more. I'm like, you know what? Probably the last way I want to spend my Sunday or Saturday, you know what I mean?
It's more the fucking recovery for me. I don't like having to look after it.
Yeah.
It's like you don't deserve my attention 3 hours a day.
Don't let the tattooist you want to get tattooed by hear that.
I'm gonna fucking just fucking tell it.
I'm just gonna dip it in Dolomite and just fucking let a truck run over
it. No, I've always looked after my tattoos.
Yeah, that's better.
But fucking, I have always looked after my tattoos. Yeah. I've only one of my tattoos has gotten infected.
Some of the techniques people want you to do are pretty needy, man. I'm
gonna do
black and grey tattoos done well. It will fucking heal itself.
I'm gonna look after my tattoo how I want to look after my tattoo.
Yeah, that's it.
At the end of the day. But
yeah,
what? How do you fucking tell? What I do, I go from the parlour, I go home, I have a fucking fat shower, I lather the fuck out of it in cream, and then I let it dry a little bit, and then when I go to bed, I lather it again with Bepanthen, and I wrap it up. I always wrap it because
that's already extra. That's heaps more than what like.
Alright.
I would tell people to do, yeah.
You just go home, wash it.
Do the shower. Honestly, go have a shower and let it breathe that night. I tell people to let it breathe because I feel like the air gets to the wound and shuts all the wounds overnight, and then the next day you've closed all those open wounds that could potentially get infected. But also, I'm not a doctor. I just find that my shit comes back healed well with what I tell people to do. So everyone's different.
No, you're right because I used to go home, have a shower, scrub all that black shit off. Real gently, and then I'd let it air out.
Yeah,
and
I
then
think if you suffocate the skin like with wrapping it overnight and creams on and shit, like it's like when you put a band-aid on a wound and you leave that band-aid on for a week and nothing heals.
I always found that if you when I got tattooed, if I lathered it, pretty heavy with Bepanthen that night and wrapped it, in the morning I'd have a shower.
Yeah,
and all that gunky shit would come off.
Yeah, that's it.
And it wouldn't scab.
Yeah.
But everyone's fucking different. There's some people that try and sell you a pack of Dr. Pickles for fucking $60 for like 10 mils of it. Like,
Dr. Pickles is okay. Like I don't mind it and stuff heals good with it, but I find any moisturizer. Yeah, and I'm having people have a lot of luck with like coconut oil.
Yeah, you could probably use coconut oil.
I've healed tattoos with just like your Vaseline fucking pump moisturizer like you put on your face, man. The aloe vera stuff, I don't do fuck all with my tats and I don't give a fuck about them either. That don't matter.
Yeah, you can just fix them.
Yeah, I don't even bother. I've got tattoos that need touch-ups.
Do you used to tattoo yourself?
Yeah, heaps. That one for Eva I did. That one for Mum. That was the first Mother's Day when I moved to Melbourne. Did that. That Melbourne bitter was like when I first moved over there. That one...
Did a heap on your legs.
South Life, I did that one when I got a cancellation one day. I did that one at Inkaholics.
You did that?
Yeah, upside down. That was fucking sweet.
That's fucking sweet.
It's not good, but...
It's not bad.
Doesn't bother me. It was free.
Yeah.
Actually, I did that as well.
I've seen a lot of cunts.
I started at the Hindley Street shop. I did that one.
That's pretty... How the fuck did you sit for that?
I don't even know. Can't remember. Nah, I reckon I sat there like that and just tattooed it like that.
That's fucked.
Shit house, but I don't know. I like tattooing myself.
You do? Because you can expect, like, you're expecting the pain.
Yeah, and I'll be like, I reckon we should, like, stop, go get a beer. And I'll be like, yeah, sick, good idea, let's do that. No one complains. Not putting anyone's day out, you know?
Yeah.
It's good. Especially when I used to smoke. So I reckon we can fucking have a ciggy break after this ciggy break, you know?
Yeah.
It's just
you
on
deserve
board with
it.
it. Perfect.
You just fucking deserve it, eh?
I reckon we should never fucking finish this again because it feels shit house.
The best thing about Alcoholics was directly across the road from the Christie's.
Yeah. Well, yeah, good for you guys.
Yeah.
I didn't really drink and then go tattooing around.
You should.
No, I did enough of that at Hindley Street.
You should start doing that. Just randomly, you should start bringing in on Monday. Walk in.
Yeah.
No, what day is it?
Today's
tomorrow.
Tuesday.
On when Morris be there tomorrow?
I'm not sure. I know he's
Well,
got a bit
tomorrow,
of a mixed week,
just walk in with a 6-pack and don't say anything to anyone, and just put it in the fridge and crack one.
We've had that problem with people in the past. Actually, I don't want to dig up any old wounds. Yeah, not a good idea. Man, my whole time I was at Hindley Street when I first started, I drank just to get through that environment.
Oh, bro, that would be so we used to fucking go in there drunk as fuck sometimes.
Man, these I'd come in at Friday morning, start tattooing bigger stuff at 10 o'clock, like my custom daily pieces, and then shut it down at 6 and start just doing those little bangers till 4 or 5 in the morning, man.
Did you work with
everywhere.
Cecil?
Yeah.
What's that cunt doing?
He's in jail.
Is he?
Yeah.
Oh, no shit. He's
crumb,
a
bro.
loopy motherfucker, eh?
He's fucked, man.
He's a loopy motherfucker.
Yeah.
He
That was brief. Thank fuck, but yeah.
Yeah, he fucking just invited himself to my hotel room when we went over for rites of passage, me, BJ, and all that.
So before he started tattooing, I think he was good when he's hanging out at Alcoholics.
He was pretty cool, but he's weird.
He was sober, man. As he started getting back on shit, he just turned into a fucking...
he looked like he could be a bad motherfucker.
He's just a shit motherfucker now. Fuck him.
Yeah. Yeah, right. Fucking
fucked
Cecil.
up, man. Hopefully he reforms with whatever goes on in the future, but...
You meet a few characters tattooing, eh?
Yeah, it's not a bridge I'll let him walk back across, man. Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. I think he just should have stayed sober, man.
You'd meet fucking a few
the easiest way to put it.
Loose units tattooing.
Yeah.
Even some tattooists, they're just weird motherfuckers. Everyone down at Masterminds and shit. And
I think these days it's gotten pretty... it's a lot more artist built, you know.
Yeah,
so it's more,
that's what I mean though. They're hell artsy and some of them are a bit
abstract. Dudes
some of them
shit.
are a bit fucking
there's
strange.
Characters everywhere, man. Melbourne, there was a lot of personalities because there's so many fucking people over there.
Yeah,
so it's there's a lot
There'd
of clashing.
be a lot of shit tattooists in Melbourne too, eh?
Yeah, I think they're everywhere.
Yeah,
and there's probably 2 in your street that you don't know about. You know.
Yeah,
they're
I might start.
Why not,
dude?
It's that accessible now.
How?
There's a dude doing drive out tattoos and shit. Mobile
stick and pokes.
No, a mobile tattoo van.
That's not a bad idea.
That's what he thought.
If you started that, Masterminds on wheels.
Yeah. Oh man. So the Home D crowd would be pretty happy with it.
That's the fucking target audience.
It's actually real effort carding all your shit around, man.
Yeah, I fucking know.
Pain in the ass. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Thanks for letting me in here, by the way.
That's all right.
It's nice.
That's what I built the spot for, man.
So you can just have a thought. You'll be in the kitchen cooking something and be like, these potatoes are giving me some sort of vibe.
Yeah.
And you just run in the studio.
Jump in the studio, just fucking chuck the beats on, go. But it's been good, man, because for 10 plus years, I had friends that had studio setups in their house, and then once the novelty wore off, they never wanted to use them.
Yeah.
I could never understand it. I could never understand it because I wanted to make music so fucking bad, but couldn't afford shit. Just couldn't afford to buy the shit that it took to do it. So it's I always said to myself, if the day comes where I can actually buy and make a studio, like, you won't keep me out of there. I want to be like these dudes that are just, you know, flash in the pan and just sits there collecting dust and no music's getting made, you know. Because there was so much music to make in that period, man, especially like 2010 onwards. So yeah, like, we've been in this house now for about 3.5, maybe 4 months or something, and so far I'm living up to it.
Yeah,
I think I dropped about fucking 6 singles and an album since we got here. So
you've been exploding with fucking music lately.
Busy with it. It's been, yeah, that's everything. All I ever wanted was to be independent with it and not have to rely on anybody for this shit. You know what I mean?
Do you have, like,
I've got that now.
Besides tattooing and graph and, like, rapping, do you have, like, anything else that kind of occupies your mind to get away from all that? Graph is the one.
That's probably my biggest freedom outlet. That's why I love graffiti so much.
Because that's just such an expression. And yeah, it's you
There's no
just doing it.
expectations with it. Rock up to a wall. Like, I've been painting with, like, Bergs a lot. Like, yeah.
I've always wanted to bomb something up. I got a tag.
You've never
and
done
everything.
it before? I feel like everybody, man. I even know cops that, like, I know of cops that, like, used to do tags in high school and shit.
I got a tag ready to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got one ready to fucking go.
Oh,
I've practiced it for years.
What is it?
It's foreskin, but with a 4.
It's taken.
No fucking
2
way.
dudes, man. Yeah.
Who? Real 2?
Juice wrote it.
Huh?
Right? Juice used to write it. He's probably one of Adelaide's finest.
4?
And now there's another dude out north that writes it. Yeah, preposterous.
Is it
Foreskin, man.
Help angry cunts?
No.
Real?
No. It's, yeah.
So I can't touch that.
No, you can't.
Nah, you're lying.
I'm serious. I'll show you right now. Oh, actually, I don't know his account. I have to sleep on that one. I can't think of his Instagram handle.
Yeah, but what if mine's really cool? I do like the N as a little dick.
The dude out north that writes it's actually like a burner. And like Juice, who used to write it, if he doesn't still write it, I don't think they're sharing it, but he's, like I said, one of the state's best. So.
Yeah, but I turn the N into a little dick at the end. I go like that, and I'll put a little dick.
I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying you're not the first.
Oh my
you're
God.
Not the first foreskin.
No way.
You are the third foreskin that I know of.
Fuck.
But if you can be the biggest foreskin,
yeah, that's what you want.
That's I'm talking like fucking windsock, like absolute finger trap.
I do have the biggest foreskin. It's known.
You got that Alf thing going on.
It's hell well known, but it fucking is, dude. Ask around.
Do you collect things in it?
I do.
Yeah, what do you put in there?
Fucking lint. Coins.
Oh no.
The hearts of my enemies.
You treat it like you're a clay pot. You know what's that movie Ghost?
Ghost. Is that with Patrick Swayze or something? Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh
no,
fuck.
that's not a fucking image I needed in my head, man.
Who's the best graffiti artist in your opinion in Adelaide? Like by their graph name.
I've actually already answered that debate like on an online thing, and yeah, I was just talking about him before, bro. Probably Juice, just because he's mastered every element of graffiti, and he's been at it for so fucking long. Like he's one of our latest first.
Because I don't know fuck all about graffiti.
So there's important aspects. There's bombing, which is just fucking tagging the fuck out of everything and being everywhere, hitting those spots that no one could even think of getting to. Hit that. Throw ups, which is like your bubbly sort of.
That's
not
what
quite
I was
a peak
saying.
Style ones.
I don't love the bubbly ones as much as I like the real sharp.
Everyone will say the same thing that doesn't write, but they all have their purpose.
Yeah.
And there's a fucking hell art to that shit. Like,
yeah,
it's not easy to actually get a good style doing that either.
See, I like the real sharp,
Yeah.
like sharper looking ones.
Yeah. But dude, even right now, like, is probably hitting more fucking, trains and shit. Like, yeah. So I think all city-wise, he'd be up there. But fucking, there's so many unreal painters from this city, dude. Like, yeah, it doesn't. So all the RCF dudes, NA, like even, fucking AOD, like the crew that I come up with, bro. Like, there's dudes that I'm inspired by that I came up with and shit still.
They're not in fucking Christie's Beach. The back of the shop gets fucking bombed. And it's fucking gross.
What shop?
Like
back of your shop?
No, our shop doesn't get touched because we serve all of them.
It's a pretty gully little spot, man. The tags that I see around there, I'm pretty sure they're just like, probably kids coming from Christie's Beach High School and
they
shit
are.
like
You
that.
can tell, but there's one. I'll send you pictures of them when I'm at the shop tomorrow. It's like it doesn't even fucking look good. Like it just like if you're
tags aren't meant to someone who doesn't actually do graffiti. You know what I mean?
But you can tell they're just fucking crackies.
It's pretty bad.
Like they're just crackies with a texture.
There is some crack flats not far from there.
Behind the cop shop.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
There's crack flaps behind the cop.
There's fucking trap houses everywhere in this motherfucker.
Yeah, behind the cop shop and near Golfview, Flaxmill Road, Flaxmill Road area.
I don't know, man. There's no stopping that shit at the moment.
If you leave because the group of shops share 2 toilets.
Okay.
If someone leaves those toilets open one night, it's like they can fucking smell it. And you walk in there the next day and it'll be like a war zone.
What, tagged?
Yeah. Just tagged
in a toilet
everywhere, yeah.
Behind like those beach road shops.
Yeah.
Who's fucking going in? That's not.
It's because the car park's black.
I like popping Guernseys in pub toilets, man. That's always cool. Because you get people go in there drinking and it's just like, hey, fucking seen you up here and shit. Stickers.
Do you like just take a Sharpie with you everywhere?
Not everywhere.
Just in case you get the fucking like like I really need to fucking tag something.
Yeah, I do.
You do take a Sharpie with
a lot of it's stickers now in my old age.
Like you'll be going to a fucking wedding and you grab a Sharpie and your missus like, don't do it, and you're like, I have
to. She's given up on the don't do it's, man. But yeah, I try and avoid weddings. Yeah. And she's not like against it. Fucking she had her heyday. She used to load my bags up and pick all my colours for me to go out at night and shit.
Nice.
Would fucking drop us off at spots and then do the ring around in half hour and stuff.
Was yours MNOPS?
Yeah. I think it was immune to start with when I was like younger, like teenage and shit.
Danny used to graph from the shop.
Danny.
We were talking about Danny before.
Yeah.
Leopold. Yeah, she used to graph.
No, she didn't.
Yeah.
What did she write?
Yeah, she's bombed up a few.
No, Langer used to write.
Yeah, Langer used to. I think he did.
He'll tell you about how he's going to get back into it.
Yeah, he loves that.
I've been trying to get him to do a piece for ages.
Yeah, I'll fucking do one. I want to do one.
Let's get everyone out, Danny, whole crew.
I want to do it. I want to do one.
All right.
I need to think of a name now, though.
Not Foreskin.
Nah.
Even though it sounds like you are the rightful owner of that tag.
Sesh should be taken.
You want 2 S's?
Huh?
You want 2 S's?
Is that taken?
I don't know. Not that I know of.
Sesh.
I don't know.
Surely
I don't want
someone's
to repeat letters in a tag.
Someone's on the sesh.
Maybe not.
No way.
Because it would be boring. You do an S, then an E, and then another
So there's
S.
like a whole nother.
There's only 4 letters, and half of them are the same.
Is that an unwritten rule?
That's a personal thing for me. I never wanted a tag with repeat letters.
What's the most shit hot tag name you've ever seen?
Most shit hot tag name.
Like you've seen it and you're like, fuck.
There's a dude that wrote Cobweb. I thought that was pretty cool.
Cobweb,
yeah.
I liked Pengillies.
If you could be fucked doing 6 letters. Gherkin?
Yeah.
He definitely was. That was unique.
He was a gherkin.
No one else was writing that.
He was a fucking gherkin.
Yeah. Fucking hard to write, man. We all do pieces for him and shit.
Do you have to kind of take into consideration when you choose your letters and shit? Do you try and choose letters that are aesthetically pleasing next to each other, or do you not go that deep into it?
Yeah, no, you do. Like, definitely. Like, depending on your style and shit, you try and make things so that the next letter flows good with the letter before it, and yeah, and the spaces are filled. I struggle sometimes with the P because it's like top heavy, and then there's that void there, so the S always has to kick right back. Like,
yeah, so you don't just think about it.
There's a science to it. Yeah.
So next time you walk out of your house and someone's tagged like your house, don't get angry.
I never tag people's houses. Though.
You should. Don't get
straight
angry.
Up government property at all times. Up.
Yeah. So don't get angry when you walk into your work and there's a piece on the side because someone's taken the time out of their day.
Yeah, to structure those letters.
Structure those fucking letters.
Yeah, that's right.
And do you know how expensive how fucking much is paint?
Depends how much you want.
One piece, 1 meter by like 50 centimeters.
That's not much.
Yeah. So that would be like 1 can.
Like you want a like full coloured piece, or just probably get a 6-pack. You get 6 colours there. It's probably like $30-something bucks.
Yeah, so that costs $30. How much do those fucking big pieces cost?
Like what we do?
Like if, yeah.
6 field colours, 2 backies, outline, fucking, yeah, probably like double that, 30, unless you stole it, yeah.
Do you steal it still?
Nah.
You should.
Not now. You could still, like, probably racked a couple cans in Melbourne because Bunnings still leave the cages open there.
Do they?
Yeah, they don't have padlocks on over there. So you'd like, yeah, I'd grab like a $3 chrome and then just like dack a couple of like the $12 tins.
Did you feel good?
My wallet did.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking overcharge for paint, something fierce here. So fuck them, fuck Dulux.
$60 for a piece, roughly.
Yeah. That's with like actual mural paint that's like priced appropriately. Like you go to Bunnings, their markup on paint like $15 for like the shittest glittery piss you could ever fucking imagine. Like,
there's some fucking quick graphers out there though. I watch like on TikTok, you see them a lot.
Just the nozzles that they're making for the shit just covers area quicker now and stuff.
And they like put their finger over it to do all different. I don't know. Is there all different shit you can do with your finger to like get different effects on it, or different lengths of
like distance and hand speed and just the nozzles. Like there's fucking hundreds of different nozzle types that have different. They fucking
spray differently.
The paint out. Yeah, they distribute it differently, or apply it. Yeah, different.
I'm just gonna.
There's heaps to it, but like valve systems in cans in one brand is a different valve system, like the pressure that comes out. And
this might be my new tick.
Like I've had paint that I've had to put in like on ice because it's just coming like on a hot day, like 40-degree day when you're trying to paint, and like when your paint heats up, it fucking just busts out quicker.
Yeah, right.
So I've like had cans on ice so that they cool down, so that when I go to do highlights and shit, they're not fucking going crazy.
How long did that?
It's a big effort. Like,
how long did
that's not a normal thing to do.
Piece you did for me take?
Oh, the canvas one. We just moved in here, man. I was just chipping away at that for like 20 minutes at a time over a few weeks. So I don't know if I say like 900 hours.
You should do it
just to make you feel hell bad.
900 hours.
940.
That's not bad.
Yeah, no, not for you.
No, it's good. Oh fuck!
No dinner got made for the kids for 2 weeks.
I cannot draw for shit, but I love writing.
Yeah,
I love writing. I've always loved writing. I've always been I was always a real neat writer when I was a kid.
Yeah,
and I've always loved calligraphy.
Yeah, I had girly handwriting. I had my mum's handwriting.
Yeah,
she was cursive as. I used to like people at school would like pay me shit to write sick notes for them or late notes and then sign their parents' signatures and shit like that.
That's
probably my first job.
You could get back to that.
I'd rock up in the morning before home group, sign a bunch of them out, make a couple dollars, and then just go like walk home. Just go get iced coffee and some chips and some paint.
Iced coffee's a big one.
It was, yeah.
It still is.
I used to love that shit.
Nippies or Farmers Union?
Farmers Union I was, and then Fluorio. That new Fluorio stuff's good. That's the formula.
Yeah, got ya.
Yeah, that actually tastes like coffee, but I don't drink iced coffee anymore. Probably not since I quit smoking.
Because they go so well together.
Yeah, but I still drink coffee. Still have like a hot coffee in the morning or 2 or 3.
But no iced coffee.
Just not the cold ones, yeah. No, it doesn't. I think that's all it was because it went with smoking so well that they just like identify as they could be
you got to break the habit, eh?
Yeah, I got to do that with Red Bull now. I quit that shit for ages and then I started relying on that again sometimes. So
Red Bull is a massive one.
Yeah, Red Bull and heroin. I've got to cut that out.
Heroin's not too bad as long as Goobsy doesn't give you that dirty shit. You know.
Yeah, well, that's all he gives me.
He'd give you use this needle.
Yeah. Fucking hell. I don't even know if birding up heroin's like. Have they evolved past that method now?
Fuck, there was one line of is it Fed Up? Your last song?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you had.
Oh yeah, plug me in like a heroin idea.
And what was it? I'm the.
Kind of win like Tim Duncan and O3.
I'm the smartest retard out of.
Oh, I'm the smartest version. No, I'm the retarded version of a smarter person.
Yeah. Yeah, that's good.
I like that one too. Cheers.
Yeah, no, that's right. That's that. I was listening to that today.
I was hanging on to that one for a bit.
You were?
Yeah.
Is there still songs to this day from like 10 years ago you haven't released?
Mm-hmm. Heaps, like all right there on a USB.
Have you had a rap beef?
Have I had a rap beef?
Do you have like a rap beef?
Nah.
You
There was one in the early days when I was young and that, but yeah.
It's over now. Now you're cool with everyone.
Well, teenagers, man. Yeah. I was a cunt. I always regretted it, but yeah.
If you could fight any rapper in Australia, who would you fight?
Probably Goobsy.
Goobs?
No, I'm not about that, man. Not about that shit at all. Never really been my style, eh?
It'd be 360, eh?
I don't mind him.
Really?
Yeah.
It's too like...
It's commercial.
And just emotional. Like,
I don't even know where he's been the last couple of years.
I think mental health.
Yeah.
I think mental health or drugs, either one.
Yeah. I find it hard to sympathise with dudes that are having mental health problems and then want to glorify the drugs that they're overdoing that's causing them as well. That just shits me, man. It always has pissed me off.
Do you know who I met and was fucking cool as shit, though? Was a SO. SO?
From Listen SO?
Yeah, It was a...
SO's the Aussie one, the bald, funny one.
Blue eyes?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, fucking we were at...
Wild eyes. We were like a fox.
Me, BJ and all that, when we went to Rites of Passage in Melbourne with Cody and that, we all went up together as a squad and Pengilly.
Yeah.
And we were walking in and SO just walked past and I was like, oi! Like, and he took a fucking video with me, hell nice bloke. Like, hell chill.
Yeah, no, man, they've always been pretty like active on Instagram and shit.
Are they still a thing?
Apart from music, yeah. We went and seen him earlier this year. Sort of when shows just came back, we went and seen him at Adelaide Entertainment Centre.
They did the Entertainment Centre?
Yeah, this is like, fuck, man. I reckon it was after April, but it could have been April or something. It was cold. Yeah, they killed it. Yeah,
Fun Chords still do shit?
Not together. Trials is doing a lot of stuff with Briggs again. They've just dropped a new single in the AB original. I don't think Fun Chords have been putting out anything new for a couple of years now.
Fun Chords used to have some fucking bangers.
Oh, fucking hometown heroes, man.
What was that one? Was it Party at My Place? Or was that?
That was Listen
SO.
That
was Listen SO.
Yeah, they had that UK dude on there. Just that whole Who's Your Stepdaddy? Like,
yeah,
all of
they
that
were
shit.
fucking good.
Greatest hits.
They were good.
That's fucking, local king shit, man. I love that Fun Chords.
Listen SO was good too.
I wouldn't rule out that any of these, like so much stuff's gone full circle at the moment. I'm noticing stuff that you thought was done with is coming back, so it'd be really good to hear them get back together.
I listened to one song the other day. It came on just at, I don't know, it was at home. It just fucking came on. I think it was at work. And it was Pez's Summer Days. I haven't heard the festival song. I haven't heard that song since I was a fucking kid.
Yeah.
And it made me want to go get
pingers.
a 10-pack of fucking pingers.
Yeah.
And just take them all at the same time.
Fuck, the pills were good back then too. It's fucking hooked on. They could have been my ruin. The fucking pingers.
They were my vice.
Oh my god.
They were my vice, the old pingaroonies.
We were smacking it fucking Tuesday, Wednesday for a bit there. It was getting a bit silly.
But yeah, fucking...
Kind of good they went shit.
Yeah.
Everyone had to grow up, find something else to do, unless they went
crack.
to meth.
Yeah, unless they started smoking crack.
Fucking idiots.
But yeah, that fucking Summer Day song, that festival song just came on. I was like, oh my god, this makes me just want to...
It brings back
go get a fucking
definitely
10-pack.
Pinpoints that moment of time, doesn't it?
I don't even want to drive to my mate's house. I want to go get my bike and ride to my mate's house and ask his mum.
Fucking oath.
But yeah, fuck.
Absolutely.
So what, you got next Friday, you got your show.
Yep.
Next Friday, next Saturday, 1 at midnight.
Yeah, so we got the gig 30th, Friday night, the Gov. It's a fucking massive lineup. Like, there's too many. I was going to print off a fucking thing of it because there's too many to remember, but it's called the Block Party. So it's Adelaide's just, everyone that's fucking popping and dropping shit at the moment in Adelaide's trying to get together and just put on something that we haven't had here for a fucking long time, man. But, so that night, pretty much, we'll wrap up sometime around midnight, and then anyone that's keen can fucking stream my album from 12 o'clock that night all the way home. So yeah, just got it done in time. It was fucking pushing deadline. There's a lot of stress, but
last question before we shoot off. How many year sixes do you reckon you could beat the fuck out of?
Yeah, look,
but they're coming at you in waves of 2 or 3.
So not sevens, year sixes.
Year sixes. So
That's
how
what
old's
Harley
year
is
six?
now.
So how old's he?
He's year 6. Yeah, he's finishing up year 6.
How old's he?
Oh, he's 11.
How tall?
Yay.
He's
he's probably taller.
No fucking way.
That's year 6 now. Yeah.
Say that.
He's under 12. Yeah.
Get fucked.
He'd be almost as tall as you. Do you want to go get him?
Yeah.
All right.
Is he?
I'll go get him.
Really?
Yeah.
Isn't he asleep?
What's the time? No.
No. All right, guys. We're gonna finally find out how many year 6s we can beat the shit out of before we get tired. This is the moment. We've been waiting for it. We're excited, and I'm about to fuck this kid up live on air. Oh, there's no way he's getting this kid right now. Oh, I think he's here. Wait up. Oh, I hear something. What's happening? Just shorten this bit down sticks a little bit.
Sorry for the wait. So we're doing? Come through here for a sec.
There's no way. That's how big you are.
Come over, stand next to Sav.
How you going, mate?
This is Sav, by the way.
What was your name?
Harley.
Harley.
6.
No
That's how
way.
big a year
Can you
6
just
is.
stand here for a sec?
Yeah, they're pretty big.
Yeah, they are big.
They're getting bigger.
You're year 6, are you?
Yeah.
Do you reckon you could fight me?
Probably.
Yeah, I wouldn't be trying to beat up too many of them.
So
3, maybe?
3.
Yeah, maybe 3.
Yeah, it's a lot more
Gotta be
intimidating.
quick,
It's a lot more intimidating now, isn't
They're
it?
quick. And half of them are rolling with blades on them and shit. So.
You are pretty quick, aren't you?
He's not, but...
You look like you'd probably get me. I don't know, guys. Now that I
Fair
think
whip.
about it, I honestly, if I was gonna, I reckon I could do 12.
12 year 6s.
I reckon I'd be able to do 12.
Than me. You train though. I don't train for this.
Yeah. See if I
I can start practicing.
I'm looking at the legs more than anything.
Yeah.
I reckon if I kick him in the leg.
Oh, they're thin.
Yeah.
Thin. Yeah, he's definitely my sproggy.
All right. So when we finish this, mate, we're gonna go out there and we're gonna have a fight.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Right.
Oh my God, he's not fucking backing down at all. He's ready to go.
Right, go do some
thanks, mate. Thank you.
See you out there in 10.
We'll go see you out there in 10 minutes.
Alright.
All right, go. Don't put any footy boots on or anything though. Barefoot.
Cheers, mate.
I don't know,
We're gonna
mate.
wrap this up.
Now that I've actually seen a year 6,
Thanks, mate.
my confidence has deteriorated.
Yeah, so
He was fucking game. Like he wasn't playing around.
yeah, or he's fronting really well, but
And his mum's gonna beat the shit out of me after.
she's in the shower, so we're gonna be quick. You got a window there.
Oh fuck! All right, so next Friday
Yep.
show.
Yep.
This will be out before then, so you'll have a week to buy tickets if it's not already sold out.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pre-sales are selling. They're a lot cheaper than on the door, but
The CDs, the pre-order for the actual physical copy of his CD, Penultimate, will probably be sold out by the Friday that this
yeah,
airs.
that's gonna drop on Bandcamp.
But I'm gonna buy one
keep an eye.
and get it signed and sell it for $150.
Bro, one of my handmade mixtapes from 2010 is on eBay now for $100.
Really?
Yeah, what a fuckhead.
You should buy it.
I don't even have a copy of it.
Really?
I literally don't have I've got an original picture of the artwork I
Who's
designed
selling
for it. I've got an idea, but yeah, I don't know.
What the
Just try. It's been up there for a couple of years, so like.
Oh, really?
Maybe just like, reduce it a bit.
Just crack shit.
Yeah, put it in clearance. But yeah, I thought that was pretty wild.
So
So you can totally do that.
yeah.
This one's actually made properly, so you might be able to do more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see.
These was like hand burnt, like with like a just reprinted cover and shit.
Tattoos, Instagram.
Sam MNOPS tattoo.
Don't message him unless you're pretty cool and you want cool tattoo. He's not into that gay shit.
No, I'd do everything. Just be a cool cunt.
Just no Medusas.
Oh, it's been a while. I might take one next year.
Yeah, you might be able to get the paper in for it.
Change the snakes though. Let's do something different.
Do you know what would be dope?
Just little beakers from Sesame Street.
Or little
bunch of beakers in your head,
like a Cartman. With member berries.
Fuck off, that'd be sick.
Have you done a man bear pig?
No, I haven't. No.
Really?
No.
That's another good one.
Yeah, I'm surprised, buddy. Goobsy hasn't. Have you seen the tattoos I've done? I've done Randy.
The Randy.
I did a Mr. Hat last week on him.
Really?
Just a Mr. Hat. Yeah. It's sick.
Oh no way! Have you done a towelly?
No, I've not done a towelly. I've not done him. I've not done too many South Park
I don't know
tattoos.
why not many people rock full South Park sleeves. There's
I don't know.
so many moments.
There's so many moments, but it's like once you've done Randy, you've hit the big
ultimate
boss already. He's the best. Like,
and
you've done
the best one of him like, what's up, bro?
What's up, bro? Yeah.
Yeah, that is the best. I really want a fucking South Park banger.
Not disrespecting you, bro.
I thought this was America.
Oh, it's fucking good, man.
Oh, fuck.
Probably.
All right. Well, this has been amazing. Thank you.
My man.
It's been the best.
Yeah.
We will, yeah.
That's good. That's good.
I'm about to go beat the shit out of a 6-year-old before his mother leaves the shower.
I'll film it.
We'll do it. We'll cut it in.
Clip. What do you reckon? What's the soundtrack for that? Limp Bizkit?
Limp Bizkit.
Break stuff?
Have you seen that documentary?
Not yet. No, it's about the Woodstock one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What would you put him on the bill?
That's where it all went wrong.
Dickheads, bro.
That is where it all went wrong.
Oh man.
All right. Thanks for coming on, bro.
Easy,
Love you.
brother.
Thank you. See you, man.